Hello, welcome back everyone. Today we'll go over the bets of this week. We have two bets, in total, two matches. We have 489 versus 93T. 489 has fought with 27 and has lost in that match with like 2k difference. They made some errors there that contributed to the loss. And 93T won against GV77, but yeah, what can you expect? It's not a real big enemy, right? And they lost to 466S, which, well, they're pretty much even there, but it was, they lost there. 60GT against 489. 489 took revenge for the last win of GT, and they took revenge against 27WP as well with like 4k difference, which is very good. No, this is the wrong match. I was looking at 93T versus 77 again, like 15k difference. Not a big deal there. Of course, 77 is gonna win. So now we have 489 versus 93T, and in fact they have never battled each other. Never ever have to battle each other in the big tournaments, right? So that is really interesting to see. I want to stream that. 748W against 466W. We have 748W demolishing Bear. 15k difference. Like that is not even. That's not even. That is not competition. 460W barely won, like 130 points last match was the difference with 261k, and the same here, like 5k difference with the other alliance, but they were very weak. 748 here was very close with Bear, but I heard they didn't really do their best there, so I think 748 is like 90% win chance, unless the enemy 466W has like their main team is gonna play on their accounts, like 466S. Unless that happens, it's 90% win there, and if that happens, it's like 50-50, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So that's a safe bet. 466W second in occupation score, 93 and 489 very close as well. So 489 versus 93T, both are focusing on the buildings, right? Both are building teams, which is very interesting, and we never really saw that before. Provision score 489 definitely above 93T, like 4 or 7k more, I think, like 4k. Yeah, 4k more, which is not that much, but yeah. In general, 489 does a little bit more gathering, so we can expect that from that next match probably as well, right? Makes sense to do. Arc of Osiris score, we don't see 93 and 489 very high ranked in here. Like 93 is only 6th, and well, 489 is 15th, and that's just because they don't focus on arc. They are not an arc team. They only focus on the structures. So it's really interesting. 93T usually does the same, like unless they have an easy enemy. Like I think they had easy enemy the first match, right? So unless they have an easy enemy, they don't really contend mid that much, right? So that is really interesting to see. Usually you see like sneaky tactics on one side, usually sneaky tactics on 489, and they'll just try to delay the arc with 30 marches with sneaky tactics, and meanwhile they take all the altars and the structures, right? But right now both teams 93T and 489 have been doing that, and if they are gonna have mid fights, will they both use sneaky tactics and send 30 marches, or what is it gonna be, right? We don't know. So it's really there's a lot of uncertainty in that match. We really we never have seen those matches in Osiris League, right, or Grand Prix. They are like pretty much identical, only that 93T is a little bit stronger in mid fights, I would argue, and 489 a little bit stronger in provisions, but other than that, they are really similar. So you saw the bets that I did like 20k on the upper match and 4k on the bottom match, which I calculated. I think if you do 15 to 20% on 489 and the rest on 748W. I think only one of the teams has to win and you have some profit already. So, yeah, and I think 748 will, of course, win. 489 is going to be like 50-50 or 48% for 489. I would argue like slightly favor 93. About their history, 489 is a Grand Prix champion, in fact, Season 2, and they have two champion wins in Osiris League and no win in grand finals, right? Only second or fourth place, one of two. They were originally the 1021 team, where they got second place against 1v in Season 6. This was one of the best rivalries I have ever witnessed in the game. 1v, very good history as well. Champion first Grand Prix and two-time champion in the, what is it called? The Grand Finals, right? So, yeah, they have a decent history. I really like their history. I need to study the history of these kingdoms, honestly. Let's watch the same for 93T, right? I mean, that's important to see as well. And there we go. We need to type that in. 93T. They only have they do have 2 Grand Finals champion trophies, 2 Osiris League trophies, and 4 Osiris League trophies from not even top 8, like only one top 8, or rest top 16, top 32. So yeah, very nice history. I will explain that later as well. As in, I'll just make a video later about the 93T history, 489 history, maybe like 1V history. Well, I already did that partially, but I think that's really interesting to do a topic on. I mean, if you have seen my 6GT video, I would do like a similar video on 489, for example. Anyways, that was it for today. So 20 to 15% on 489 is possible, with the rest on 748. Or if you want to go more safe, just go all in on 748. Don't forget to join Discord, which is in the comments. In Discord, we have the live updates of Grand Prix with very experienced bettors as well. See you later. Bye.